Hi everyone, Sarah here. I have a Father's Day card to share with you today. Sorry, let me just pull in here and turn off that light so you don't have that glare. Sorry about that. So I made some Father's Day cards with these stamp sets from the Not2Shabby shop. This one here is Forest Friends from the MFT stamps. And then I also used just a sentiment from the dad+me from the Lawn Fawn release. So this card that I made is actually a cased card, somewhat. I have my own little twist to it. It is from, the idea came from the MFT blog. Back on April 7th, Karen Baker created a card for the new release for this stamp set. So I will put the link for it down below so you can check it out. Her images, she colored them up a little bit differently, so I pretty much used the same concept as her, but just stuck with coloring my animals natural. So, ta-da! It's a Star Wars themed for Father's Day. So I stamped up and colored the little squirrels and the little badger from the Forest Friends. They are stamped with Simon Says Stamp hybrid ink on mixed media paper and colored in with distress markers. Unfortunately, I did not film that because I was just playing around, but they turned out so cute. I wanted to share with you guys. So I also have the little trees. I do have a couple little extra trees left. Just basic coloring. So there they are there. I just put them in on the background. I do have process for how I did the background with the sky and the grass, just to share with you guys. The little lightsabers, I also used the mixed media paper. I just used my distress markers. So I used the Twisted Citron and Candied Apple to color just some wiggly lines, and then I cut them straight just to make the little lightsabers. The ends are Copic marker with a multi-liner, and I just cut slits in their little paws to slide them in there, and everything is popped up on foam tape. I did add some glaze pen. This I just purchased from Jamie's shop, from the Not2Shabby shop, and I'll put the link down below for you guys. This is the best pen ever. You can see that their little noses and their eyes are shiny and they're like they stick up. It's very cool. So the front says, "May the forest be with you." Just a play on "May the forest be with you." And then on the inside, I have done "World's Best Father You Are." And I've colored up this little owl to kind of look like Yoda. So I know he doesn't look like Yoda, but he's all green. For this part, I did not have letter stamps that were the kind of right size to fit, or a stamp that said father that would fit that kind of the look that I wanted. So the World's Best is from the dad+me, just says World's Best. And then You Are is just from this You Are So Dear to Me, and I did cut it apart. I do show that later on in the video. So it's just to make it sound like the way Yoda is talking. It says, "World's Best Father You Are." So I love how they turned out. So cute. I made one for my dad and one for my husband. And Jonathan is super excited to be giving that card to his dad for Father's Day. So that is it. I will leave you guys with the process, and I will put links down below to the original card. What she did was she colored kind of like a black outfit on this one, and then colored this one to kind of look like he's wearing a black mask. And I didn't feel that my skills were that good, so I just stuck with coloring them just like animals and sticking with that way. Alright, so hope everybody has a great Father's Day. Please stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, so we're just going to create the watercolor background with the grass and the little bit of sky. This one I did a little bit low, so I'm going to make this next one a little bit higher. So I have watercolor paper already die cut with the stitched frame. I'm using Twisted Citron and Mowed Lawn for the grass, and then a little bit of Broken China for the sky. So I have my laminated piece of paper here as my palette, and I'm just squishing it on. And then I have my paintbrush and my water here. So I'm just eyeballing where I want it. Nothing major. So I'm just giving it a little art curve to go with it. So the twisted citron first, and then some mowed lawn on the top to give it some depth. Clean my brush off. I do want this to dry a little bit because I don't want the blue to go into it. And then for the broken china, I'm just going to smoosh it down, but I'm going to add a lot extra water to it because I want it to be really watered down. So and this, I'm not being exact. I just where's my card here? Where did it go? I did it very lightly so there's some streaks, so it just looks like there is clouds up there. And you can just add more water to it to lighten it up. That should be good. And then we'll let that dry. And I did go ahead and stamp the sentiment right on the top after it was dry before I put down the rest of the images.